Hello, everybody. My name is Captain A, and welcome to Throwback Thursday. We're going to be playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2014, a game that is about 12 years old, give or take. I watched probably thousands of people, not thousands, but I watched quite a few people play this game back in when it came out for the whole career and the 2 DLCs. It was a nice game to just sit back and watch people play, but also I played it myself a bunch. Never really did get to the endless mode, but I did really just like popping out this game every now and again just to play it. I never got around to recording it though, so I thought, why not create a whole new series, because this is going to be the first one of the series, called Throwback Thursday, or Throwback Tuesday, whenever it goes out, probably Tuesday, where we will upload one video of an old game and play through it. Now, the start of it will be this game. We will play through Car Mechanic and we'll move on to the next game. However, let's get into this game first, because although it's old, it's still a classic. So that'll be good. We've got to make a profile. So we're going to call it Throwback, because it matches the what we're going for. And we're going to go for the career. We'll do the 4x4 and the quarter mile later on. We won't do the endless though, because we'll be there forever. But we want to get the career done. So let's see what our first job is, shall we? Okay, tutorial. I know how to play this game. Tutorial. Go turn the radio on. Done. And we'll use car lift. Up it goes. And done. There you go. Right, so first car, what do we got? We have a Genesis Town. We need to replace the front pads and check the front discs. We get $500 to do it with. Go to the computer and find brake pads. Okay. So let's find some brake pads. There you go, brake pads. 1, 2, 3, 4. Click on the wheel and inspect. Yes. You'll get a tutorial every time. Go. Take this off. And take this off. They look a bit rusty. Ooh, it's opposite. Not good. Switch to assemble mode. And we will put the pads back on. There we go. Examine the discs. 60%. Plenty enough. Lovely. Let me get the other side done. Disc while we're here. Good. 60% as well on the disc. Nope. Switch back to this mode, assembly mode. Put the pads on, and then we will put the wheel back on. And it's done. Once the wheel goes back on. There we go. All done. Let's open the invoice. And repaired. Next car. What do we have? What is the next car for us to repair? We have a Asian Cougar. We want to replace the air filter, oil filter, and fuel filter. I got paid $300 for it. Okay. So we'll take off that. We'll take off this. goes out. Ooh, it's a little bit dusty. Normally you don't just replace the oil filter, you also replace the oil as well when you do that. But just the filter. Okay. And a fuel filter. That goes out, we'll get all the new parts. Air filter. Oil filter. And fuel filter. Fuel filter. And an oil filter. Lovely. Here's our fuel filter right there. And we'll put the new one in. Lovely. The car back down. Right, and then we will put new filters in. New air filter. Lovely. And put the cover back on. 4 screws. There you go. Oh, and we'll put the mass airflow sensor back on. Lovely. And we'll put the tube back on. And last thing is new filter and put the cap back on. Brilliant. Car's done. Repaired. Okay. Perform a test drive and replace worn out parts. While I'm driving on bumpy roads, I can hear a knocking from the front wheels. Please replace and check any worn out parts. Okay, we can do that. We can go for a quick test drive. Last time I remember, driving was a bit iffy in this game. It's the whole keyboard driving, you see, so how well is keyboard driving gonna go? I have no idea. Brake round the corner. Braking into the area. Okay, brake switches work. Lovely. Okay, right. So, what is damaged? It's like an end link and tie rod on this side, and just an end link on that side. Okay. So let's get those off. Let's see what we can do. Don't know if we can repair parts. I know you can repair parts, but I don't know if you can repair these specific parts. And hold it. Ooh. There we go. Right, let's see. No, we can't repair them. So we will have to buy new ones. So we need a outer tie rod and one left link and one right link. That's inner tie rod. Rack. Sway bar left, sway bar right, and spark plug O. Did we miss it? You probably went past it. Outer tie rod. There you go. Oh no, turn it back on. No, not examine. There you go. Nice new parts. Look at that. the wheel back on. Lovely. Put this one back on. There we go. There we go. Right, should be just done. Let's got all these old parts of which we can sell for an extra little bit of profit. There we go. Done. Next. Okay, so what is the next car? We have a Vulcan family. We've got to do a scan. Okay, easy enough. Get in and do a scan. Reading. Checking errors. Finalizing. Done. Lovely. So I think that's it. That's what we've got to do. Just do a scan? Yeah, just do a scan. Nice and easy, that one. Repair starter. Okay. Get to use a repair system now. It's cheaper. Not, oh god. I think you don't just need a starter repairing, you need a whole goddamn car replacing. But whatever. I'll replace the starter. Or at least not replace it, but repair it. You don't normally repair starters. You can repair them, but it's better to replace them because the parts for them are hard to find. So so much more shiny. But there you go, repaired. Made a whole $9 profit on that. Not that much profit, really. Not that much at all. Okay, we've received an Asian Cougar. Perform a test drive and replace all damaged parts. Okay. Well, we'll go do that then. The brakes are a bit interesting. Steer to try and help brake. Jesus. That's fun. Okay, so with the car, you think it's the clutch, so we've got to take off both wheels and then both axles as well. The other side, get the bonnet open. Over there. Get the other axle out. There we go. Now we're going to get the starter out and then the gearbox out. And the gearbox. And there we go. So it looks like you have a bad throwout bearing and a bad friction disc. new friction disc and a new bearing. There we go. One new disc. And a new bearing. And a new gear. Well, not the gearbox, it's the same old gearbox. Put the starter back on. Otherwise it won't start. And I've got to put both axles and wheels back on. Oh no, we're still in assemble mode. There we go. One axle nut. Hopefully torque down. One wheel. Lovely. There's the bonnet because we don't need to go around there anymore. We'll put our other axle in. There we go. And we will put our wheel back on. There we go. And we'll just sell those for an extra little bit of money. And we will say it's repaired. One new clutch. Replace battery and check the alternator. Is it? Yeah. Okay, so new battery. That looks a little bit damaged. Oh, yeah, it looks a little bit damaged. Repair the alternator. Can replace roof check. There you go. Repair them. Cheaper. There you go. One nice new battery and one nice new alternator. And there you go. All nicely repaired. Or a lot cheaper than it would be to buy new ones. Repair exhaust. My car has become really loud, so the muffler is probably damaged. Okay. I think I remember this one. I think it's like the rear and middle muffler. Let's see. Examine. Boop. Examine you. Yep. Ooh, and 0%, and then that's fine. And then yeah. Okay, so it's got to come off. Go. We'll get the pipe rear off. And then the middle muffler off. Lovely. We'll buy a whole new muffler. Muffler, more down. Muffler rear, muffler middle. Yeah. Right, and put the new ones on. Don't know how you blew out two muffins, but whatever. There we go. Sold the old ones for a little bit of money. And it's repaired. Brilliant. Right, what's next? Steering feels really loose. Perform a test drive and repair the steering. Okay. Let's go have a quick look. We braked a little bit late. And let's see, what is the damage? A new steering rack. Okay. New steering rack it is. Underneath the carpet though. There we go. Can it be repaired? No, it can't. You can rebuild the steering rack, but apparently it's easy to just buy a new one. That's the drive shaft. Drive shaft, high rod, power steering rack. There we go. Assemble. Go, one new steering rack. Put the car down. And put on the old stuff. Lovely. And we'll put this side on. There we go. Repaired. One nice new steering rack. Okay. Driving on fumes. I think I've overheated the fuel pump. Could you please replace it? Sure can. Let's see. Up. And then up. You. Can we repair the fuel pump? Or will we replace it? No, we've got to replace it. Cool. There you go, one nice new fuel pump. There you go. Let's go those stuff. And there we go. That was number 10. Next one. Lent my wife a car a few days. The gearbox is giving up. Could you please replace it? Replace gearbox. Well, we're going to repair the gearbox. I think we can. We're going to take... We'll start under here, take the starter out. And then we've got to take off both wheels. Repairing cheaper means more money in my pocket. Thinking like a true businessman. Repairing is cheaper than replacing. Okay. Take off the gearbox. Okay, let's start repair gearbox. One nice new gearbox, definitely. 100%. You pay me to repair it, so you replace it. I repaired it for cheaper. You still pay me all the money though. Need more money in my pocket. Yeah. It does count as well, which is nice. So I just got a massive amount of profit from that. Here we go. Repaired. Nice bunch of profit. And then you get got some little gearbox to buy a new one. Change oil and change your filter. Well, we can do that. Put the car up in the air. Go grab the oil caddy. And place it right here. And then we go here and pull that out. Ooh, this is black. Wasn't much in there either. Was not much in there. It was running a bit low on oil and didn't have much in it. Go buy a new filter while we're here. Buy a new filter. There we go. Go, $20 a new filter. There you go. All done. Okay, what's next? Replace timing or replace water pump? Okay. This is a new timing belt and a new water pump. There we go. Let's see, what can we repair? We can repair the water pump, but we need a new tensioner, belt and pulley. tension out. Pulley. Belt. And belt. There we go. So oil parts for a little bit of extra money, and it's repaired. There you go, brilliant. Okay, find the limit applies. My car makes a horrible sounds when I drive slow on bumpy roads in the Vulcan family. For $200, we will find and eliminate the sound. Okay, so guess we've got to take it for a test drive. Okay. Now I have to find the problem. So, what would be our problem? Oh, hello. Is it just that? Is it just a bad sway bar link? Here's the wheel. We'll check the other wheels, just to be sure. Nothing in the back here. Nope. Nothing on this wheel. No, just one bad link. Okay, so this way by link right. There it is. $50 for a new link. A nice new link. And done. A nice new link. Okay, so replace air and oil filters, change oil, and check the timing. Okay, we can do that. Well, I've seen this car before. Bought it off the other guy and brought it back in saying it's a piece of shit and needs to fucking be scrapped. But yeah, sure. More money for me. Look. As a friend's recommendation, get rid of the car. It's my mechanic's recommendation, keep using it. Because I like it. Then it costs you more money. Right, and we've got the stuff in here. There it is, in the corner there. comes down. Air filter. And a normal filter. Alright. And done. Oh, and check timing. Oh, we didn't check the timing. We forgot to check the timing. Oh, the timing belt is about to snap. And you're glad I'm here to get you a new timing belt. There we go. All nice and repaired. You didn't check timing. You have to check the timing. Happy now? Happy now. I had to do the belt and the water pump. Of course I did. Right, let's see. We'll make this one our last one. The car had a huge mileage and it started to sound terrible while turning. Okay, we'll make this one our last car, and then we'll I think we'll end the video there. Let's see. Right, what's wrong with it? Lovely. Okay, so what's wrong with it? Both CV axles are... yeah, they're dead. Pretty bad. Oh, okay. Right. Let's see, you can't repair them. Fair enough. Look money. Look at that. 9 grand already money. Right, so we need left drive axle and right drive axle. I mean, if it's old mileage, yeah, CV axles can go eventually. There we go. One new one. Lovely. And no, it's just a single word. Put a new one in. There we go. Put the bolt in. Lovely. And put the lug nuts and the wheel back on. Perfect. And there we go. I think this is trying to be a Kia. All done. Proceed to next order. However, it won't be the next order for us, because what we're doing is we're going to end this video. So we're going to go back to this main menu. Once it realises what we're doing. And I'm going to thank you all for coming along for the first episode of Car Mechanics Sim 2014 and to Throwback Tuesday. Some people do Throwback Thursday. We're going to make it Throwback Tuesday. Every Tuesday there's going to be a new video that comes out. Right now it's going to be Car Mechanics Sim until we finish that, and then we're going to find another video to do on a different game, and we're going to keep going until I've basically run out of games, because there's about umpteen different games that are on my Steam library that are quite old, and even if they work still, I mean, some of them came out on good old Windows XP and Windows 7. Now that's talking quite a while ago. This is a Windows 11 computer now, so it all depends if they work or not. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for all coming along, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye bye.